Guardian Aaron. Rain Dog. Did that taste good, Toto? Once their training was complete, Ginta and Jack returned to join the rest of Team Mare, just in time for the third battle at the Volcano Mountain Range Field. Alan was so amazing, he took a sorcerer down with a single strike.
I'm sick of your tough guy act. Now die!
Oh well.
In the next match, Jack fought against Pano, who had beaten him the first time. But things were different after his training. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fantastic fungi. Type 1. Let me handle those mushrooms. I'll take them out for you, okay?
Do whatever you need to.
So will you give up for me? Huh, Pano?
Yeah! I'm totally giving up!
All right, way to go, Jack!
Yay, that was amazing! Isn't that amazing? They've won 2 in a row. There's still 3 matches to go, but if they can win the third, then Team Mare doesn't have to worry about losing yet. Oh. Huh? What's the matter, Koyuki? I forgot, there's still one rule. It says if the team captain loses his match, then the whole team loses, even if they won. And Ginta is Team Mare's captain. Oh my goodness. All of Mare is at stake, so they can't lose. I know Ginta's trying really hard. He won't let them down. I see. You really think he's trying hard then? Oh, there's the princess on Team Mare, whose name is Snow, and she actually looks a little bit like me. Snow is doing her best for Ginta, too. Thank you so much, Koyuki.
All right, Jack!
Looks like I was wrong about you.
Well, it's no big deal, really.
Don't get cocky just because you won with those freaky mushrooms you scrub.
Can't you just give me a break? I won, didn't I?
All right, it's my turn now, so everyone watch out!
Okay, Snow, are you ready?
Yep, we'll win 3 in a row, no prob! I'm ready!
You can do it, Snow!
Yay!
It's 2-0. I'm afraid to say we're in a tight spot.
Is he going to show his true form? Rolling the knights?
Please go out and win this one for us, Mr. Hook. If you please.
What the heck?
Well, I wouldn't really feel right about fighting such a little girl. Unless Skinochi wants to have this battle.
Yeah, okay. You can sit out. I'll be the one to fight Princess Snow.
We begin the third battle, third match. It's Mr. Hook of the Chess Pieces versus Snow of Mare. Okay, let us be.
Hold on a second!
What is it? What's wrong, Snow?
It's really hot out here. I'm taking off my jacket.
Whoa!
Oh.
Much better. Okay. I thought you all might have changed, but you're still the same little boys you always were.
Are you ready to start now? Let's start! Match 3!
You don't know it, but you have already lost.
He's right. Snow cannot win this fight.
Huh?
This won't take even 5 minutes, Princess Snow. Weapon M, Crusader!
Ice ring! Tournament!
Are you ready, Princess Snow?
You're looking good, Snow! See? She's doing fine. Why would you say she couldn't win, Alan?
You're still blind, after all that training we put you through.
Kind of seems like Snow's in trouble.
I think she's in trouble.
Oh, Snow.
It's only been 2 minutes, you know. You're quite far beyond your limit.
Made of ice. Can't stand up to this.
Fighting here must be like a nightmare for you, Princess!
Snow's strategy involves using ice as a weapon. The chess pieces are using the extreme heat of this area to weaken her, disrupting her control and rendering her air useless. It makes sense. This is the Volcano Mountain Range. The heat affects her worse than any of us. It won't be long before the physical and mental toll is more than she can handle. Her magical power is weakening. There's no way she can beat him. Is that what they meant? So Snow can't really beat this guy?
Snow!
If I don't do as they command, the chess pieces will destroy them all. To protect them, I will do whatever I have to, because I am their princess.
And so am I.
Are you planning to dodge my attacks all day, Princess Snow? I don't think you can keep this up much longer. Give up!
Go do it, Princess Snow!
Hang in there, Snow! Come on! We're taking up the secret again!
Take that! We're at the 3-minute mark, I believe. All out of tricks!
Okay, that's your decision, but you have to promise me that no matter what, you won't give up.
I can still fight. I can do this. I've been saving my power for this one last big attack. I can do it. I have to.
1 minute left!
Yuki-chan!
I'm impressed you could summon a guardian after all that. However, didn't you know I'd anticipate this? You use the same attack every time! Anger, anger! Weigh your anger!
Yuki-chan!
Hey.
No, Snow!
Can we agree this match is over? For all intents and purposes, Snow has surrendered.
I can't kill the princess now. I have strict orders that she is to be brought back alive, no matter what the consequences. Yes, I agree.
Snow! 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 Hey, are you alright? Snow?
I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't give up. Did I?
Come on, Snow. You didn't have to take what I said so literally.
I'm not going to let Snow enter any matches for a while. I'm afraid she's reached her limit. After all that time fleeing Listava's forces, the anxiety over being caught, she was completely exhausted. She was terribly lonely during the time she was sealed away in the ice prison. So much despair. And after those long days of intense training with you, in my training gate, her mind may be much stronger. But sadly, it left her body in tatters. Think about it, Ginta. She's been training since you met her, so maybe you haven't had the time to really notice. But she's still just a 14-year-old girl. She deserves some rest, don't you think?
The winner of our third match is Mr. Hook of the Chess Pieces! So, can you get up?
Ginta? Do you think I'm just a burden on you and the others?
Don't be ridiculous! You've been fighting just as hard as any of us, Snow!
Ginta might look like a stupid kid, but he was strong enough to beat my father.
Oh, yes, I remember that. The match between him and Garon was impressive. What do you think, Inochi? Which one of us should fight in the next round? Mr. Kenochi, sir? Hey, where's Alibaba?
Hello, he died in the first match.
He did?
Wait a minute! You've got to be kidding me! You've been asleep this whole time?
Well, they usually save the best for last, don't they? So, who all is left besides me?
It's just me.
I see. And, what about the other team?
Well, if you'd been listening, you would have heard me say Elvis and Ginta!
Watch out for Ginta. His arm is definitely unusual.
Yeah, be extra careful of his gargoyle.
Then I think I will go next. I could use a little excitement after my long nap.
Kanochi is going up next. So Elvis, or maybe Ginta. I wonder which one.
So that weird-looking chess piece is up next?
It looks like the knight will be going last.
I should go up against the knight. You're next, Ginta.
Hey, last time I checked, I was the team captain!
Yeah, show a little respect. You should not be talking to my #1 Bubbo in training in such a manner.
Yeah, right! See, I'm glad you agree, Bubbo. Sometimes that
I think you're forgetting. Like you said, you're our team captain. It's too dangerous for someone as inexperienced as yourself to challenge a knight like that in battle. The chess pieces aren't messing around, and you have to keep winning no matter what. If the captain loses, the whole team loses, remember? We aren't going to let you mess up, Ginta. We're counting on you.
Do your best, Captain!
Yeah, we can't let you lose, Captain! Ready to go, Bubbo!
You dumb kid.
Good thing he's so gullible.
So it's going to be Ginta. If he loses this early in the game, I'm going to be so very disappointed.
Chess piece, Kanochi! Versus Captain Ginta of Team Mare!
This should be fun. I hear you defeated Garon, correct? I'm sure we'll have a very enjoyable match today.
What's with this guy? Are you ready? Begin! What happened? What'd you do to me?
I've placed a nasty curse on you. You poor child. Once this candle is all burned out, your life will go with it.
What?
His ear is...
That's the worst possible arm a chess piece could have used on Ginta.
What kind of arm is that?
It's the darkness arm, body candle.
Darkness arm. That thing causes a nasty curse, doesn't it?
The only way to stop it.
You have to destroy his ring! Ginta! Let's do this, Bubba!
Yeah.
Voila! I have made your only hope disappear.
He just swallowed his own arm!
But Ginta can't stop that curse unless he can find a way to destroy the darkness arm that caused it.
What? That means I'll pound his stomach until he spits it out! Come on, Bubbo! Version 1!
Hey now, this kid's pretty fast. I don't feel so well. This isn't funny at all.
Hey, hold it right there, pal! Stop running!
I haven't felt this sensation in so very long. So very long since I've been afraid. It's time to change my strategy.
What's the matter with me?
I decided it might not be a bad idea to burn your candle a little brighter. You see, The Darkness Airm body candle is this tiny candle you see on my head, and right now it represents your physical body. The candle is you, and you are the candle. Soon both will melt away to nothing. I can already hear your heart pounding. Each little thump makes this battle that much more exciting. You can feel it too, can you not?
Of everything he could have done, why did it have to be a Darkness Airm?
The problem is, Darkness Airm are a lot harder to deal with. Remember how much trouble Nanashi had against Loco in the second battle? There's not a whole lot of simple defense options.
But there's just gotta be a way he can get past it.
There are only two ways. Since Kanochi made it so that we can't destroy the Airm itself, that means there's only one possibility.
Yeah, and that is?
I don't think Ginta can do it.
If I had known this was going to happen, I would have let Ginta fight that idiot I fought in the first round.
No, Ginta's in serious trouble.
He has no choice but to surrender at this point. And if he doesn't get that white flag up in the next few moments, it's going to be too late.
Ginta isn't ever going to give up because he knows. He knows what will happen if our team captain surrenders. Ginta.
Ginta, are you fading already?
Your name's Kanochi, right? So why don't you tell me why you joined the chess pieces anyway? Do you just enjoy hurting people or what?
Oh, I have no interest in the pain of others. No, your friend Kanochi is just looking for thrills and excitement. These war games are so exciting, don't you agree? Not bad at all, right? As far back as I can remember, I have lived life on a battlefield. War was my constant companion. There has always been fighting going on around me. Wouldn't you agree that a peaceful world would be so dreadfully and utterly boring? That's what attracts me to things like these games, where lives hang in the balance. It's hard to describe the visceral thrill of an opponent charging at you with everything he can muster. So you see, if I were to die in a battle like that, I wouldn't regret it one bit. Of course, it wouldn't be bad at all if I won, either.
So you're obsessed with fighting then? Well, you're no ordinary villain.
When you think about it, I could just as easily have joined your side and fought against the chess pieces instead. It's all the same from my point of view.
Ginta.
Babo.
It's embarrassing that a gentleman should have to resort to that, but this could be our only choice.
The wavelength of his magical power is changing. Is he calling Gargoyle?
It's Gargoyle.
That wouldn't help. Even if Ginta defeats Kanochi, he won't be able to destroy the Darkness Airm. Ginta would end up melting away.
No, that isn't his gargoyle.
This cool, magical power. No way.
Version 4. Sacred Guardian, Alice.
The curse is turning back on itself. That girl must be Babo's fourth power.
Ginta,
Ginta used a sacred guardian arm.
Ginta's lucky he thought to create a power for Babo that involved a sacred guardian.
It's way more than just luck, Alan. Ginta must have thought of this sacred guardian strategy back in Gyra's training gate. It's like he knew this would happen.
Yeah. When I was training with Gyra, I spent a lot of time thinking about what Babo's next power should be. Something I could use to help me in battle.
Right now, we need to worry about recovering from all this training. I sure wish Snow was here with us. She could heal our wounds with that sacred arm, the healing angel.
Don't you ever stop whining. You're barely even scratched, see?
You broke my arm! What are you doing?
Oh, boy.
A sacred arm, huh? That's not a bad idea. I needed it to complement my fighting style, which is mostly about charging head on. In order to make that work, I have to always be in peak condition. Safety first, right, guys?
It's a simple idea. Not that I should have expected more, but it's enough to nullify this darkness curse. He's definitely Boss's son, all right.
Okay, now we can start over from the beginning. And this time you can bet I'm going to fight back, Kanochi. We'll have a good clean fight. No more tricks.
That won't work. It seems I've already failed. I shouldn't have depended on the body candle against such a fool. I think from the beginning I should have just fought you in a plain match.
Kanochi! What are you doing? Just put out the candle already. I stopped it.
I'm afraid I cannot put out the flame, you see.
Kanochi! Hey, what's going on?
It's the arm's price.
It's price.
Yes. Because darkness arm all involves some level of risk for the user. In the case of his body candle, when his curse failed, he was melted down in place of his target.
Babo! Use our sacred power to save Kanochi!
Too late. It takes too much time.
Listen carefully. You aren't truly fighting the chess pieces until you battle against the Knight class. You haven't been up against the true enemy until now. You need to be prepared, Ginta.
Why are you telling me this? Kanochi?
Do your best. See? Don't you think it's nice to waste away after saying such a thing to your opponent?
You knew nothing but killing on the battlefield. You never realized that after the fight, you and your enemy were exactly the same. If I had met you during a more peaceful time, I think this would have gone much differently for both of us. Kanochi.
Match 4! The winner is Ginta!
Team Mare is triumphant. Impressive, Ginta.
Wow, Alice. She sure is something, don't you think, Dorothy?
Alice is Babo.
Where's his mustache?
I'll admit I never expected that from you, Ginta. Your sacred arm was enough to nullify Kanochi's darkness arm. But one day the kindness that gives you such power is going to be the death of you.
Kanochi.
The people of Mare are all victims of the chess pieces, and we're their only hope as times continue to get worse around them. We must take control of the world's future. We must give people the courage they need to keep fighting for peace. That is what your father believed in. You need to know what's at stake, Ginta. You must fight. You must keep fighting.
I know.
Ginta, the most difficult part of battle is accepting that you must harden your heart.
This'll make you stronger, Ginta.
Ginta.
I'm pleased. I really like Ginta's straightforward character. It's a nice change from the usual fighters. Speaking of which, I'm looking forward to this, Albus. Do you think you can keep me entertained after 6 years?
Ginta can learn lessons on his own time.
Albus.
Good job, Ginta. You fought very well during the last battle. But now it's my turn.
Listen carefully. You are truly fighting the chess pieces until you battle against the knight class. You haven't been up against the true enemy until now. You need to be prepared, Ginta.
Stay on your toes, Albus! That guy is a knight!
Yeah. I know that.
The final round! Third battle final match at the Volcano Mountain Range Field!
So, who's next?
Quit stalling. You know it's your turn.
Just get out there.
Oh, well, it's me. It looks like I don't have a choice then. Would you say that this battle is really necessary, sir?
Huh?
I mean, they already won 3 times. Team Mare is clearly going to win, so what's the point of continuing the match? There isn't any hope of team victory.
Of course! Even if one team's already won, all entrants need to fight to determine who can return. That's always been an official War Games rule. Roland, you fought in these very same War Games 6 years ago, didn't you? You've already heard these rules a number of times. And you know, Phantom isn't going to be pleased by this.
Say no more, sir. Oh, well, I don't want Phantom to get angry at me.
Okay, I'm officially worried about Roland.
I wasn't able to see the full extent of his supposed ability 6 years ago. Even now, I find it hard to believe he's a knight. Come on, Roland. Show us why you're here.
This guy is knight class? Isn't that what they said?
Yeah, he's supposed to be really strong.
I'm not really sure how much I can believe that.
It's you. Hey, we fought before, you and I, didn't we?
That's right. Last time I let you get away.
Well, I hope you go easy on me.
Alphys versus Roland! Begin!
13 totem pole. Not going to let you get away twice. Xiao?
Listen to that guy, just screaming like a girl.
He's really that pathetic? He's just running away.
I guess he just really doesn't want to fight.
No, he's actually...
Close one!
I get it.
So that's it.
tricky. That's more than just good luck.
He dodged every one of them.
He's definitely in this now.
Don't let your guard down! He's going to attack!
So, since you've gone, that means... now it's my turn. Stone Cube.
Such magical power.
Crush him.
So he's a stone user.
No, Albus!
It must be a nature arm of exploding rock.
That's right. Huh? You've been honored by Phantom's generous blessing as well.
His blessing?
In that case, you and I are the same.
But why? Why would Phantom put that cursed mark on one of his own chess pieces? Once this zombie tattoo finishes working its way through your body, you become nothing more than a living corpse, exactly like Phantom. Is that what you want?
A curse?
But then that means Alvis is cursed?
Yes, it happened during the war games. 6 years ago, when Alvis was only 10 years old, Phantom cursed him with that zombie mark right in front of my own eyes.
You have good eyes. I have a present for you since you're such a brave young man. This mark will be the proof that I admire you. Accept it and we can meet again.
Phantom, stop! Alvis is only a child. He has nothing to do with this.
Zombie tattoo.
Alvis, no!
When that tattoo completes its movement through your body, you will become the same as me. A living corpse. Perhaps we can become friends, little boy. But why would his blessing anger you, Alvis? Don't you see the zombie tattoos on our bodies mean we are his chosen ones?
What?
It's a gift. I requested this mark so that I might walk the same path as him. And so, I will one day become like him.
Totem pole, broad version. Tell me! We aren't his chosen ones, we're practically his slaves! Why in the world would you want Phantom to do that to you? Tell me!
Phantom is my family. When I was a child, I lost both of my parents and lived alone on the streets. Everyone ignored me. They pretended that I didn't exist. Or perhaps to them, I really had become invisible. If I had never met Phantom, I probably would have died that way.
Stop, please!
That hurt.
Hey! Where's your buddies go? Spill it! And don't you try lying neither. I caught you red-handed, you dirty little punk.
No, wait! I don't even know those kids!
Why, I don't have time for this. Who are your parents?
Let go, mister! I can't breathe!
You're coming with me. I'll find a way to make you talk.
Help! Did anybody see? I haven't done anything wrong! Somebody! Please help me! Believe me, I never wanted to live my life hurting others, or stealing things that belong to other people. But perhaps I was simply too much of a coward to face the realities of life. I longed to slip away from everything and die, where nobody would ever find me. It was the moment I thought about it that he appeared. Will you follow me? Those 4 words were all he said. Sir Phantom taught me a great many things. He carefully developed my six sensibilities and showed me how to fight, how to live, and one day, how he would come to change everything and own the entire world. That is why I joined him. Don't you understand? That tattoo of ours is like a mark of fans' approval. And so won't you take your place with us? I know Phantom would be greatly pleased.
What, you think I'm an idiot? Phantom is only using you, Roland. Why can't you see that?
Yes, you're probably right. But at least he needs me for something.
13 totem pole.
Stone cube. Destroy them.
What? What's going to happen to Elvis's arm?
Oh, no way!
I envy you out there, pal.
This is getting bad.
It's already bad. I've never seen Elvis get thrown around like that.
Is he going to be all right?
You're certainly doing well.
She was really on the other foot now.
No. We haven't seen even a fraction of what he's capable of.
Let's see how you're going to handle this one.
An earthquake?
He's alive!
Elvis fed it to him. He twisted the 13 totem pole down that snake's throat, and he did it in a split second. That kid, he's as tough as nails.
However...
Elvis can't handle using his arm so many times this quickly. He's losing his concentration.
This has gone on long enough. You've already reached your mental limits. Accept that and give up, Elvis.
So, are you going to surrender, Elvis? What is your decision? But is he still gonna fight?
You're crazy, Elvis! You can't push yourself this far! You're going to get yourself killed!
Ginta, you of all should know. Elvis is a proud and strong-willed man.
Remember, I'll be watching you fight in these games, Ginta. Give me a reason to believe in you.
Elvis can't accept the loss to Roland, the chess pieces, or to you.
We can end all this right now. I would rather not have to kill anyone. Please give up, Elvis. Please give up. Otherwise... I'll have to blow you up.
Listen to him, Elvis! You can't die!
High speed. 13 totem pole. All right, I give up. Our fight has shown me one thing for certain. I'm almost as strong as a knight class. I'm only lacking in more stamina. But I'll catch up with you soon, Roland, once I've learned to control my magic abilities for longer periods of time.
Excellent, Albus. You've already committed to improving yourself before we face each other once more. It's no wonder Phantom chose you as a recipient of his zombie tattoo. It's been an honor.
The winner is Roland of the chess pieces! That marks the end of our third battle! The survivors will now return to Regenleaf Castle!
Hey! We're back safe! Dorothy? Nanashi? A lot happened out there, but we won!
Welcome back, Ginta.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Belle. I hope I didn't worry you.
What's happening to Albus? Bobo?
Up there! It's him! I see him! It's him! He's up there!
Tom? Wow, Tom! This is great! You're still alive!
This is the same feeling I had back at Vestry's Underground Lake. None of this bodes well at all.
What are you talking about, Bobo? Hey! How come everyone is so quiet all of a sudden?
Because this is more serious than you realize. Ginta, that man is the one leading the chess pieces. That is Phantom.
No way.
It's the truth. That monster is the one that killed the boss, your father. I saw it with my own eyes, as did Albus and Gyra. He's the one we're fighting against.
Alan's telling you the truth. The man standing up there is the same one who cursed me with this tattoo.
You're saying that guy is a chess piece? He's the jerk who killed my father? Phantom? Don't move! Stay right where you are, you freak! I'm gonna...
Hold on, Gita!
You're the one who needs to stay where he is, Ginta. You're not even strong enough to put a scratch on him yet.
He's right. You wouldn't stand a chance at this point. Phantom is the greatest enemy we'll ever have to face.
Roland. You have my highest praise. You did very well. Thank you very much, sir. I feel honored to hear that. Ginta, and all your friends in Team Mare. You're really quite entertaining. The 13 have officially taken an interest in these latest war games.
Their magical power is way out of our league. The Zodiac Knights.
The Zodiac Knights. The actual fighting troops of the chess pieces army. And by far the strongest.
The Zodiac Knights. I see.
Ginta, listen. I hate this world and everything in it! It's disgusting. It reeks. I can hardly breathe. The flowers, the trees, the earth, the water, the birds, the villages, the towns, the mountains. But what makes me absolutely sick is the people here.
Why, you?
You blindly put yourselves at the center of the universe. Every last one of you. Envious, malicious, and even after all that, you still think you're in the right. Jealousy, hatred, arrogance, betrayal, insolence, deception. Those are the true natures of human beings. You're sickening. Even thinking about it now makes me physically ill. You're all hypocritical fakes. Every last one of you. Useless. And that's why I've decided to kill you all. The chess pieces are the chosen few who have had quite enough of this world. Or conversely, those who have been rejected by your society. That is what brought us all together. And if you truly wanted it, I would still consider allowing you to join us as well.
You're so full of yourself! Judging by what I've seen, I'd say you guys are pretty self-centered yourselves. And I'm gonna bring you down.
Funny, that's exactly what Boss said. So I know you're hopeless. You're going to need this, Ginta. It's one of Babo's stones. Maybe once you get stronger, you can face me. I never thought I would be fighting against the air, which I brought to battle in the game 6 years ago. What about you, Babo? I want to make sure that Ginta can keep me amused.
That's the monster who used me in the past.
We have to stop him.
All right, looks like the chess pieces are pulling out the big guns.
Yeah, we couldn't have asked for a better opponent. Pull yourself together!
Snow's right. I don't know what happened between you and Phantom before, but you can't let him get under your skin, Ginta.
It's another magic stone! What a lucky break!
So what do you think, Babo?
Should've known. We're lucky Ginta can't stay serious for too long.
That's a good thing. His quick recovery time is one of his most endearing qualities.
Hey, everyone! There's something I want to try out. A little experiment.
What are you gonna do?
What are you thinking this time?
Alan? Albus? I'm going to remove the curses on both of you guys.
Remove the curses on both? Ah! He means Alice! He's right. Alice is a guardian who uses strong sacred power. Most sacred Aram aren't strong enough to oppose such powerful curses. But if you add in a guardian's magical ability...
That's right. I thought that using Alice's power might cure Alan and Edward. And eliminate the zombie tattoo on Albus's arm. Now it's all just up to you. Oh, gracious, Babo.
You want me to turn into that bimbo again to help your little friends, huh?
Come on, Mustache. Wouldn't a true gentleman like yourself be willing to help anyone in need?
Yeah, I agree. As long as you're doing a good deed, who cares what you look like?
You've got a point.
So we'll do it! All right, then. You and Albus go stand over there.
We got front row seats for us.
Yeah, we sure do.
What are these two morons doing? Oh, man.
Version 4. Sacred Guardian, Alice. Tell me about it. That girl can heal me any day.
I was cursed during the war games 6 years ago, right at the end of that battle, when Halloween used his darkness arm, Big Neil, on me. It fused me into the same body as Edward, Princess Snow's guard dog. And now, it's...
See me on the screen. The North Battle is my time to shine. Get ready to die, kitties! So what's the deal, Gyra? You going to take all 5 of us on this time?
You think I'm crazy enough to fight everyone at once?
Huh?
If I were to give you a hint, I would say that the opponents you will face this time are the most difficult you have ever had to fight.
What do you mean? Why are they going to be our most difficult opponents?
Now go! Dimension Arm! Training Gate!
So where are we? What's the old man talking about?
Our most difficult opponent yet, eh, Gyra? Maybe it's a girl.
The great and powerful Dorothy. Doesn't need any training before she can pummel a stupid night-class chess piece.
Huh. He split all of us up. I assumed he was going to have us fight each other, but maybe not. There it is.
What's going on? What the?
What? Who are you? State your name.
My shadows turn three-dimensional.
That's right, you 5. This time, you will be fighting against yourselves. Nature Arm, Shadow Man. Those figures may be shadows, but their magical power is identical to your own. Only by pushing your bodies to their limits will your magical power increase. And as you get stronger, the Shadow Man will fight back with equal intensity. This training is meant to demonstrate you are your worst enemy.
13 totem pole.
There's even a Toto.
The shadows will attack at your maximum power level. If you can overcome them, you will surpass your personal limits.
I'll get stronger. If beating myself is the only way to stop Phantom, I'm gonna use it, Bobo!
It can't be helped.
Version 3! Come on out, Gargoyle!
Using Airm with special powers always drains the user's spirit. The greater your magical powers, the more emotional strength you have, and the more powerful the Airm, the more strength it takes to maintain it. Someone with Ed's power might be able to handle that, Guardian, but Ginta, at your level, it's just so dangerous. If you made even one tiny mistake, it could destroy your spirit. You need to be careful with it, Ginta.
Gyro wasn't kidding. This shadow can stand up to my best attack. But it's too late to turn back now. If I can't beat myself, I wouldn't stand a chance against a real chess piece knight. So it looks like Gargoyle's up against Dark Gargoyle. I can do everything you can, Shadow!
Ed?
I'm Alan again, not Ed.
Oh, Alan then, can I ask a favor? I want to go into the training gate with everyone.
I already told you. Are you crazy? You haven't rested at all.
Hey, tough guy, don't ever call Princess Snow crazy. Don't take that.
Please, Snow,
I can
you
rest
need...
for 60 whole days. You know, inside the training gate.
Only if you promise that you will only rest.
Training is out of the question, Princess.
Yes, I promise. I will spend my time in Dreamland. And in my dreams, maybe I can meet the other me again.
All right, you go with her, Ed. Just to make sure that she behaves herself.
Yes, sir. Shall we go, Princess?
Dimension Airm, training gate.
I expected the princess to put up a fight and insist on training, but I really think she's going to rest without any hassle at all. When I see her sleeping like that, I remember that she's really a nice little girl. I wonder what she's dreaming about right now.
Rise and shine! Ginta was fighting a guy named Kanochi, but he won the battle by using this traffic girl named Alice. Time for school! It's so much fun dreaming about Ginta every night. That's me in this other world. My name is Koyuki. And I go to a place called school. This is where young people go to train and expand their mental abilities. I wonder if Ginta went to school. Of course he did. After all, Ginta came from this world.
Jeez, it's been, what, a month since Ginta disappeared completely?
I wonder what he's been doing. He walked right into that weird door without looking back, and we haven't heard a single word from him since.
Yeah, and he's missed so much school, I'm getting worried. He wasn't exactly the brightest.
That's true.
But you know...
It is kind of boring around here without him.
Yeah, I wish we knew what he was doing.
He's fighting for peace. He's fighting against the evil chess pieces in order to save a beautiful world called Mare. But he's just fine.
Hey, you guys. Think Koyuki's kind of lost it lately?
Yeah, maybe all that worrying finally drove her off the deep end.
Hi, Mrs. Tormizu.
Good to see you, Koyuki.
And this is Ginta's mother.
So I assume you had another dream about my son.
I sure did, Mrs. Tormizu. His newest attack is kind of sleazy, actually.
My son?
Yeah. Well, it's the secret guardian named Alice who has healing powers, so I guess it's okay.
I see.
Oh, by the way, for Ginta.
Scoop notes. You took all these notes for Ginta?
Yep. I'm going to make sure Ginta studies really hard when he finally gets back home.
Oh, did you do that?
So that guy I told you about, Phantom, he brought out his Zodiac Knights to fight against Team Mare. So when Koyuki and I are connected somehow, but I don't understand why. Maybe it's a blessing from fate, allowing me to learn more about Ginta. Or maybe it's because Koyuki and I feel the same way about Ginta. Our feelings for him. Do your best, Ginta.
I can't keep this up.
Huh. Throwing in the towel as soon as things get tough? That's just pathetic.
I can't help it, Bobo. At least he's... Huh? Oh, I get it. When I get tired, the Shadow Man gets just as tired as I do. I'll just take a little break. Huh?
Do the butterflies there talk?
No, not the butterflies, but the flowers do. I hope somewhere like that really exists, because I'd like to go there someday. You know, Koyuki?
You'll find it. Trust me.
Really? You're the only one who hasn't laughed at my story.
Well, they're just jealous because they haven't seen it. But, before all that, here. You'll have to eat up if you're going to be strong enough to save your princess, right?
What's that block of thing? Is it food or something?
Kinda. Koyuki, I still haven't forgotten you. All right! Talk about a sugar rush! Let's do it!
I'm one tough chick, but of course, what do you expect?
Come on! I can't lose myself! That's embarrassing! This is tough, but that's a good sign, since it's me. I can do this! This training is the only way I can get stronger.
Well, good morning, Princess.
Morning, Ed. Oh, it felt good to sleep. Now it's time to work.
Wait, time to work? But you promised Alan you wouldn't.
Well, Ed, I don't plan on being a burden to Team Mare, you know.
No, Princess!
I really wonder how Ginta feels about Koyuki and me.
Little brother! Where's my adorable little brother? Come out! Where are you?
I'm right here, sis. Is it time? Do we get a turn?
We sure do. Now we can finally get a little payback for what they did to you.
Don't worry. I haven't forgotten what they did at the underground lake. Please, I swear, I'll stop killing.
I'll do anything. Just please spare my life.
And when the people of Vestry said that to you, did you spare their lives? Now you have some time to think about it!
Rapunzel. Little brother! What's wrong? Somebody hurt my dear little brother! Ginka. Oh. It really burns me up. I hate him. We're gonna have some fun, sis. I want revenge for what he did to me. You know it. They'll all die. Those bear clowns aren't gonna know what hit them. The weather forecast for the next night calls for a chance of Princess Sugar.
I think they should be returning soon.
Now.
We're back!
60 days fighting my own shadow was so tough. I thought I was gonna die. Don't forget about my longing embrace, Dorothy. So what's wrong with me? Is it really my hideous monkey face?
So hasn't anybody changed at all?
Jack. They say idiots can't catch colds, so you'll be fine.
I'm not okay.
So hey, there's still 6 chess pieces, right? So how do we fight the last match?
Well, the person who fights the 6th chess piece will be one of you who wants to fight twice. So you'll need to decide that yourself. Of course, it has to be someone who won their previous match.
So only a winner can fight twice then?
Yes!
Do you understand, Ginta?
Yeah, I get it. I guess basically I'll have to fight 2 battles.
It could be anyone, Ginta. Come on, I really don't feel like going twice today.
Someone's got to do it, don't they? It might as well be me. I'm the captain of Team Mare, after all.
Well, it's not your decision. You're my servant. Got it?
You don't decide anything.
It's up to me.
Oh, me.
Up to me. Me.
They're here.
It's times like this you gotta sit down and eat something nice and hot. I could really go for some skinny hot grilled Team Mare cooked by world-renowned chef Rapunzel. I'm going to enjoy eating my meal.
What's she talking about?
Darby is hideous. So's the long-haired one. Ugly number 3, a monkey man and a hideous girl. But I'll knock all that ugly out of you 5 losers. You're all going to die, and I'll eat all of the reward.
So, who's the old bag with the creepy drill-shaped hairdo?
Am I really ugly? Maybe I'm having a bad hair day. Well, hey, at least you get to be human.
Yeah, is she really one of our opponents posing?
You bet! That's Rapunzel. She's a knight class.
A knight?
She's got the earring, so it must be true.
She's the second knight we've faced so far.
Outside of the usual knight traits, she's also prone to hysteria, bouts of rage, and egotism. However, she's really strong, too.
It's Marillo. Alan thought I should come to check up on you two, Princess. How are you feeling after your nap today? I feel just great, but I really don't understand why I have to stay in here while everyone is out there fighting to protect Mare.
You really never learned to take no for an answer, did you, Princess?
All right, then. I'll see if I can contact Ellen for you. Thank you very much, Mirlo.
Oh dear, why is she so stubborn?
Can you see it too, Pat? The magical power is increasing with each successive victory. I wonder what they have in store for us today. I'm looking forward to it.
Here I go! I hope I don't get ugly on me.
Hold on, sis. Wait up.
What do you think you're all?
Well, I mean, you're a leader, right? Don't you think that you should go last, right?
Well, yes, but,
You're too beautiful to go first. Don't you think that should count for something?
well, that's what my cute little brother really thinks.
He has a point, and those Chris and Team Mare seem very good looking to me. I definitely don't understand why you said they looked ugly earlier. That blonde guy's cute.
No, you idiot! Tell Rapunzel you're sorry!
Who do you think is more beautiful? The trash or me? Well...
You, of course, Rapunzel.
Watch your mouth, Curly. I happen to be a very delicate flower on the inside.
How about you let me go first this time?
Oh, Mr. Hook. Do your best out there. Don't disappoint me.
There are different types of knight. Roland is one, and Rapunzel is another one entirely.
It looks like the circus is over. So, who's going to fight?
That's the guy who beat Snow a few matches ago.
Well, I suppose I should try to even that score for her then.
Don't stop acting so cool.
Yeah, seriously, what's your deal?
Why does Elvis get his choice of battles?
Because I chose scissors, remember?
Yeah, but who wins on the first try? I don't like what you're implying.
Fourth battle, first match, starting with crossguard Elvis versus chess piece Mr. Hook. Begin!
Just what are you up to?
I can make him act first if I keep my guard down.
Hey, are you making fun of me? Weapon arm! Screw saber! How's this taste? Take this!
What the heck is that idiot doing?
Oh, why is it taking you so long? Just hurry up and stab that pretty boy in his ugly face, Hook!
Stupid kid!
Trouble?
You're gonna regret ever challenging me. Weapon arm! Fishing rod! Ah! This time, you won't be getting away! Zero in on the target! Fly fishing! You can't escape my attacks in midair! Harpoon pierce! This is my final strike! Poke it!
That guy. He's good.
I still don't think he's that ugly.
I'm afraid Mr. Hook has proved useless, sis.
I believe you're well aware of what will happen to you if you lose, Mr. Hook. Your punishment will be swift.
But I haven't lost. That kid hasn't even taken out his arm.
Please, you have to let me help you fight. Please, I love this place and the animals and the people. I have to save them, and you'll have to let me fight if I'm going to protect all of it.
Hey, kid, how old are you?
I'm 10.
You're wasting our time. Run along, kid.
Hey, hold it. You've got a lot of guts for a kid your age, you know that? So, what's your name?
It's Alvis. My name is Alvis, Mr. Boss.
Tell me, do you care about Mare?
Yes, yes, I love the world of Mare.
Well, then we have that in common.
You want to help us fight the chess pieces? Then come on!
You can't let a little kid fight, you idiot! You're insane! But I will admit, even adults have been running away from the war games. He seems like an interesting boy.
Don't you worry, young mouse. We're going to end this war by defeating Phantom. You can help by cheering us on.
You have good eyes.
I have a present for you since you're such a brave young man.
Zombie tattoo.
When that tattoo completes its movement through your body, you will become the same as me. A living corpse. Perhaps we can become friends, little boy.
Boss! No! Mr. Boss!
So, they killed each other. This is far from over. Phantom can never truly die. And soon enough, he'll rise again. When that blessed day reaches us, our great war will begin anew.
That kid is definitely stronger than when he faced Roland 2 days ago. He's not even out of breath, and he still hasn't used an arm. I can't risk it. I'm going to use my most powerful arm to end this battle now! Here it comes. I'll push my magical powers to their limit! Take aim! Go! Anchor! I got him! It looks like one less ugly guy to worry about on that team, doesn't it, sis? It's all over. Winner is Elvis from Team Mare! All right! You scared us a little there! Nice move, Elvis!
Well, that's Elvis for you.
Yeah, that hook loser was hardly even worth Elvis's time. Elvis did it! He did it!
It's 6 years later, and the war has resumed just like he said it would. And I'm here again, fighting against the chess pieces.
You're certainly showing us all how it's done!
Oh, come on, no fair! You took the easy one! All right, Elvis! We won!
Ginta,
So, do you care about Mare?
do you care about Mare?
Of course I do!
What kind of a question was that, anyway?
Then we have something in common. Let's work together to defeat the chess pieces. This time, I swear, we will put an end to this.
You know you lost! So you must be prepared for the harshest of punishments! Mr. Hook!
So you're gonna kill me?
Could be! Of course, that's really up to you! How about a little rock, paper, scissors?
Scissors?
That's right, a little game of skill and luck! It will be the highest stakes you ever put down on the table!
What's going on? What's Drillhead doing?
Here goes rock!
No, wait!
Paper! Scissors!
get on my nerves, you know that? Grandma. That screeching voice and hideous face. You know, I think I'm gonna be sick.
That's quite right. You're very vulgar. And...
Rock! Paper! Scissors!
All right. Looks like it's my turn to show you what I've learned.
Go get him, Jack! Second match! Chess piece, Collectio!
You better cheer me up or else you'll end up just like Mr. Hook.
Jack from Team Mare! Begin! Come on, Weaponeer! Battle shovel!
What exactly are you doing?
You see, that card is your destiny.
Huh? Huh? My destiny is the Ace of Hearts?
Well now, I think that means he's taken a liking to you, Jack.
Huh?
No, that's not what I meant. It's the wrong card. This is the one I meant. Joker, your destiny, young man, is death.
Well, I suppose that means I'm lucky. I don't believe in all that fortune-telling nonsense.
It's not fortune-telling nonsense. It is not. There is a very simple reason you'll never be able to beat me. Magic hammer!
Never say never, Mr. Chess Piece. I've been working really hard on my tricks, and now I'll show you what I can do. Roll!
Roll, Earth Beams!
Come on, Jack. Think before you attack. You know that plants can't grow in the ice.
Aha! This must be what that chess piece meant when he said never earlier. Mm-hmm.
Come on, keep your guard up! You can do it, Jack!
This is no big deal. I can handle him. Those 60 days I spent fighting against myself really made a difference.
Jack seems to have improved a little.
Come on, hang in there, Jack!
I'm getting bored here, Collectio. You know there will be consequences if you can't defeat him.
One blow. That's all it's going to take to decide the outcome of our battle.
Oh my! What is that there? Huh? I'm not that stupid.
I was sure that he would fall for that. He is much stronger than I expected. Oh! Wow, look at that! Oh no, watch out! Look out! Get over there! No, don't get it over there!
That's an interesting strategy.
You really think so?
You're really missing out! Oh my gosh, look at what Dorothy's doing! Get back!
You can stop that now!
Well, you leave me no choice. I hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I have to do what I have to do. Slowpoke!
Why is my body so heavy? I can't move.
It's a darkness arm.
What?
It stops the target's body from moving. I have one just like it. I used it against those thieves that attacked you.
Oh, so that's how you stop them.
Like I said, this one seals movement. But using it will harm the wielder, inflicting great pain upon them. Slowpoke will slow down your opponent's movement, and its cost to the wielder is...
Now where are you?
What's his problem?
Uh-oh, this is not good.
Go! Come on, run, Jack!
But I can't move at all.
What, can't he see?
So this means, what?
He's trying to find Jack by sensing his magical power. Or at least I think that's what he's doing.
That's strange. It seems like he's far away again.
So that air made him blind? That's a bizarre weapon.
Very odd.
What does that idiot think he's doing?
Don't worry, sis. The kid can't move. So Calicchio's guaranteed to find him eventually.
Is he over here? Or maybe this way?
I can't go down like this. I promised Gita we would both avenge our fathers together.
You know, Jack, that gives us both another reason to keep on fighting. We have to avenge our dads!
And
Do you care about Mare?
Of course I do!
Then we have something in common. Let's work together to defeat the chess pieces.
I guess this is a little over my head, since I came from a small island like Berserka, but Mare's full of many different people with their own lives and families. Fighting to protect the world of Mare means I'm protecting my mom back home, too.
Don't do it, Jack! Using your magical power is a bad idea!
I can feel that.
Oh, shoot! Come on, move!
Huh? Hey, my body feels so much lighter than before. Then it's time to strike back and... Huh?
He's super huge now!
Actually, you just got smaller. You see, one strike from my magic arm will shrink any opponent.
Get up, Jack!
I'm fine. It's not as bad as it looks.
I'm going to keep on kicking you until you finally expire. I won't lose. I can't end up like Mr.
That's so good! This fight's not so bad after all!
I'm happy for you, sis.
Isn't there something he can do to stop this, Elvis?
It won't be easy. His only options are to break that hammer or defeat Calicchio first.
Interesting, considering their size difference and the fact that Jack's Earth being attack is virtually useless.
I don't think I can walk! No, Jack!
No way you're gonna beat me. If I die now, I'd be such a disappointment to my family. I hope you're watching, Mom. I'm going to show you I'm the best son ever and make you proud by protecting the entire world of man. I'm too small to attack him directly. The funky fungi are also too small, so they won't work either. With everything that's going on, why does my stomach have to choose now to start growling? Hey, wait, that gives me an idea.
Oh, Jack.
I think that monkey may have something left up his sleeve after all.
Hey! What's Jack going to do, you guys? Tell me!
I don't like the look that's on his face right now. Hey, let go! Let go!
Look at that. He really is a monkey.
This is my secret rock climbing technique. What do you think you're doing? You're about to find out. I don't think anything just happened. Wait, what did you just put in my mouth, you pesky insect? Just a tasty surprise. I get it. Now grow! Earthbeat!
Oh, that's cool. Jack knew the Gladio's stomach would be warm enough to cultivate the earth bee.
It took you this long to figure that out?
And the winner is Jack from Team Bear. Talk about a sweet comeback, baby.
Nobody beats my second favorite bubble protege.
Good job, monkey boy.
All right, I knew you'd be able to pull it off, Jack.
I'm glad that Jack won, but that was hard to watch there for a few moments.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's amazing! Jack won the match!
I hope you're prepared to take responsibility for your loss today, Coletio. Rock, paper, scissors. I'm glad we put that behind us.
She's killing her own teammate again. That's insane. We have to find a way to stop her.
You need to promise me that you'll calm down. You promise, Ginta?
What?
I guess I'll go ahead and say it's my turn now. So come on out and fight me, Grandma!
Dorothy...
Who do you think you're calling Grandma, you witch? I'll have you know I'm still a freak young 29 years old.
Oh, please, you know you shouldn't lie about your age. Feel bad.
Wait, Miss! You shouldn't waste your time listening to that ugly toad. You're much too pretty to believe her stupid lies anyway, you know.
Oh, Kira, do you really mean it? It must be true if my sweet little brother said it to me.
Yeah, right. Of course it's true.
If that wrinkled old bat won't even accept my challenge, then this is no fun.
Dorothy!
Did you want something, Ginta?
You're a strong woman, aren't you?
I'd like to think so. So what are you getting at, Ginta?
I don't want you to kill anyone else, okay?
But
Even if you are a powerful witch, you're a girl. And I don't think girls should go around killing people like that.
Don't be so naive, Ginta. We're fighting a war here.
Okay. I promise.
You can't be serious!
We hereby pinky swear, and we'll never break this promise we swear.
Ginta's actually touching Dorothy's beautiful hand.
Yeah, this jealous act is getting old.
You know, I wouldn't mind a little of that myself.
Third match! Amarut of the chess pieces! And Dorothy of Team Bear! Begin!
This is my arm, Shaleki. It can slice through anything, even other arm. I didn't do anything.
I didn't aim for any of his vital points, so he'll live.
End of the battle, and the winner is Dorothy!
Woohoo! Was that okay, Ginta? So, what do you think?
I'd say there's someone over there who was already planning to fight against me. But hey, Nanashi, didn't you already totally lose to that local girl in the second match? That's what I heard. I mean, are you sure about this?
Why do you keep bringing that up?
You just stand back and learn. When you're fighting against a female, there are certain rules you're required to observe.
Nanashi's next, hmm? Aren't you the one who had a history with that one? You'll be wanting to face him, won't you?
All right! Let's see what you're made of, little Miss Frou-Frou.
This should be interesting.
Nanashi versus Aqua! Begin!
You can go ahead if you please. Ladies first, after all.
That big idiot. Doesn't he remember that's why he lost to Loco last time?
Yeah, you can say that again, big stupid idiot. Idiot.
Idiot.
Such an idiot.
Don't worry, this is no big deal, okay? You just take your time.
It's certainly a pleasure to face such a kind gentleman in battle. It makes things more fun. I think I'm going to take you up on that offer. Okay, come on out! Guardian
A giant clam? What the heck?
Come on and let's go!
If that thing hits Nanashi even once, he'll be knocked out cold.
Well, I guess the cute girl chess pieces are giving the really big air.
And what a cute clan you have there, girlie.
There he goes with the tough guy routine again.
Weapon M! Griffin Lance! It's hard.
Mario has the best defense! It'll take more than your spear to get through his shell! Next will be his pearl attack! Here it comes!
His pearl, what now?
Aren't pearls pretty? They're my favorite stone ever! Oh, Mr. Nice Gentleman!
Well, that's too bad. Not a single one hit me.
Oh my, but I'm still not gonna lose!
She's being cheerful and trying to keep her spirits up, because that's how she's managed to survive for this long. She's definitely no ordinary girl, or she'd be done by now.
Hurry up, you stupid little doll! Why don't you stop playing your stupid games and kill him already?
Yes, of course, Rapunzel. Let's see.
Let's see.
Since that didn't work, we'll have to change our battle strategy.
All right!
I'll need to call Akko back for now.
She's wearing skates!
Is that a weapon, Aram?
No, I don't think so. But with this girl, anything's possible.
Remember, they say that the most beautiful flowers come with their share of thorns, right?
If that's true, Dorothy must just be covered in thorns.
Why, you? I really am just that beautiful. Thanks for reminding everyone. Here I come. Ready, set.
Wee.
Something fishy's going on.
Don't let your guard down, Nanashi.
I've got it covered, Elvis.
Alrighty then. Get ready, here it comes.
What the heck? She must have drawn that circle with her skates as a target for this monster to use.
He's been eaten alive!
That was my nature amp called Supakara. It lets me call up my many friends from the ocean to help out.
Nanashi.
I could have sworn I heard you calling for me out here, Ginta. Griffin Lance. It may not have worked on that giant clam guardian, but you can bet it's still as sharp as it ever was.
Nanashi! You did it, Nanashi!
Good job.
Not too bad.
I don't think life as a fish turd is really something I could deal with.
Oh, this is bad.
You lost, didn't you? An airhead little trouble hopper like you doesn't even deserve to play rock, paper, scissors!
No, I don't want to be punished, Miss Rapunzel. Please. Come back, Akko.
So then it's time for another clam bake, is it?
I think she's probably going to try hiding inside of that clam of hers.
Maybe she'll be safe in there, since the shell on the clam guardian was strong enough to deflect the griffin lance.
She's not.
She has a plan. I know it.
Well, it's about time. She played for keeps.
This is
Okay, fine by me.
What the lightning arm does.
Nanashi?
I'm so wiped out. Man, that attack really took the wind out of me. Oh well, I guess that makes it a draw.
But you were perfectly fine just a second ago.
Well, I don't have any energy left. I doubt I can even stand, let alone argue with you, so that's final.
Nanashi. He must be trying to help that girl.
Nanashi.
Then, the fourth match is a draw, I guess.
But why, Nanashi?
Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
That was a good one, Nanashi. Nice going. I'm impressed.
It seems you're quite the gentleman after all.
Oh, no, go on. What else am I? As you can see, that was Nanashi's demonstration on how to fight a girl correctly. You know, you could learn a thing or two from me, Elvis.
I don't know about that.
Wait, hold on a minute. I think something's going on over there.
But why do I still have to play your game? Didn't you see? It was a draw. I really did my best out there.
You should be ashamed that your opponents took pity on you. You silly little girl. If you didn't win, then you lost. And when you lose, it's important that you are punished.
I understand, but if I can beat you, then I'll be spared. Isn't that how this works?
Well, of course, my dear. Rock, paper,
scissors! I won!
carefully for what you did last time. Okay, Gargoyle, show them who's boss!
Gargoyle wasn't strong enough! Gargoyle he wasn't strong enough. How did he? Ginta, he's in trouble.
He's letting his emotions take control. He'll never win at this rate.
Ginta isn't using any of his magical power at all. Gargoyle is useless without any strength behind him.
Ginta's so angry that he's lost sight of his goal. I know how he feels, but that's still no excuse.
What good is all that rage if you don't understand how to harness it in battle as a true warrior? You're still very naive, Ginta.
Hey, what happened? What's going on? If Team Mayor's captain goes down, we're all gonna have to serve the chess pieces. It just doomed us all.
Hey, don't talk like that.
Oh no, is Ginta really going to lose? Tell me what's going on. I can't stand this. Come on, guys, tell me.
Will you quit your flapping? Just shut up and watch.
Hey, Ginta! You hang in there!
Your next move will be critical, Ginta.
Let go of me! Looks like you're in a pinch, Ginta. Stop it! I think what you did at the underground lake in Vestry has made me a stronger person!
Now you have some time to think about it!
But that will not happen again! And I can even tell you the reason why! We're fighting on ice! I use ice-based weapons, you little punk! So whose power do you think is stronger? With all this ice, my strength is equal to that of an ice! Do you remember that load of garbage you said to me the last time we fought? Do you, Ginta? What? Maybe this will jog your memory!
Ginta!
What a disappointment! You were full of energy when we fought back in Vestry.
My baby brother's a wreck! You'll make a girl really happy someday!
It's not over.
Enough of this! There's no point in wasting a guardian just to stamp out a disgusting little worm! How about you get the same treatment as Aqua did, huh? That seems appropriate, huh, Ginta? Oh, come on, don't make that face. Are you really that upset I killed cute, defenseless little Aqua? You idiot! She was your sworn enemy, you know! How can you feel sorry for her?
Get him. I won't ever!
You won't forgive me? Yeah, I heard you. Why don't you ask me to forgive you? I might even be nice and considerate. That'll show you I can be the bigger man and put the past behind me.
You. I don't have anything to ask your forgiveness for! You're worthless! Come out again! Gargoyle! Bobbo! I called for Gargoyle!
No. N-O. What's it? Pull yourself together, you big whitey baby! You're angry and everyone understands. That Giron guy is slime. But look, as long as you're angry, he can provoke you all he wants to. And you'll keep playing right into his hands and lose control. Just calm down. I'm embarrassed to be seen with you.
Thanks for that, Bobbo.
Ready now? This guy's not worth our time, but teach him a lesson. Let's do it now.
Get him! Yeah.
How can you kill off members of your own team?
What? It's easier than stamping out a bug. I don't even consider myself one of those pathetic fools. They're disposable tools to me. If a tool breaks, you throw it in the trash. Who needs useless junk lying around?
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
So what are you gonna do about it?
You're totally pathetic. You monster.
Well, I'm afraid you're the pathetic one, Ginta. Pathetic because you're about to die. I said!
Bubble version 1!
His magical power.
He's finally started to focus.
You stupid punk! You think you can just make fun of me? Now eat this! Heiser Dumbo! Ah!
Version 2! Bubble launcher!
Ah! Oh, this stupid kid!
No. It's not over yet.
What's wrong? You done already?
Yeah, I'm done. I was planning on having fun with you a little longer before I finish you off, but it seems cruel to torment you any more than I already have.
So much magical power.
Ginta, something's coming.
Ginta! Nature Am! Grab it! Team Mayor's Captain! The war games are over! The winner is... What on earth is that?
It's Babo, version 5! Cushion jelly! The jelly can absorb any attack no matter how heavy it is.
That's incredible!
What kind of power is that? It's not a guardian arm. It's not a nature arm. I don't even know what I should call that thing.
It works, didn't it?
Well, I'll be. You really never know what that kid is going to come up with.
That was fantastic, Ginta!
I know, right?
Wow, Ginta, how long have you been waiting to show that off?
Just now! I thought it up while I was falling.
What? Just now?
While you were falling?
Yeah! I remembered I hadn't done anything with that magic stone Phantom gave me. I realized I shouldn't die before I'd come up with a use for it, right?
So you thought of that in the split second before the ground swallowed you up and you plummeted to certain doom?
Yeah! I thought about what Babo had just said to me about cooling off, and I thought to myself, hey, maybe I should just chill.
You see, my advice is worth its weight in gelatin.
He really never fails to amuse me, that Ginta. And he's always got some trick up his sleeve. I wonder what will happen in his next match.
That's our friend Ginta, all right?
Proving that a simple mind and pure panic can do wonders.
That wasn't the most encouraging comment, Elvis.
Ginta's definitely the only person who could have dreamed up something like that, right?
Ginta!
Hey! Hey, get him! Go ahead and try asking for my forgiveness, even though I won't give it to you.
You got that right.
Who do you think you're talking to? You little punk! Guardian Ham! Agola!
Now, Gargoyle!
here in this arena. There's no way you can beat him.
Do you sense that, Dorothy?
Yes. He really picked up his game from earlier. His magical power is growing, and it just keeps building up higher and higher. His power is rising. Still rising.
I can't wait to see this.
Hang in there! Hang in there!
Could his magical power be truly limitless?
Now, let's see the results of his 60-day training against the Shadow Man.
Egola! Don't wait any longer. Nature is on your side. Just crush him. Maximum power! Gargoyle, don't give up!
Well, I guess you're next, Giram.
I'm sorry for all that stuff before. I regret everything I did. Really, I'm so sorry. Please leave me alone.
Maybe you need another short flight to think it over.
You're starting to tick me off.
But before we get started...
Oh, she's changing her arm!
It's probably a strong one. With an opponent like this, Dorothy can't take any chances. Rapunzel is one of the Zodiac Knights, so...
I wonder what kind of arm she's gonna use this time.
I can't wait to find out.
Don't worry, I'll be right back, Ginta.
She's going to be raging with revenge after Ginta beat her brother. Don't get careless.
Yeah.
So, it's one of our knights against that young witch. I'm anticipating an interesting battle.
The final bout of our fourth battle. It's Team Mayor's Dorothy against the chess pieces knight, Rapunzel. Let's begin!
I'll start off with something light. You're underestimating me already, Grandma? That stupid attack wouldn't even beat Jack.
I must be too beautiful. You're too hideous to understand, so I'll have to teach you with an example.
Huh?
Take a quick look around. Thanks, that way!
I knew she'd get careless.
We all know the beautiful princess always triumphs over the ugly witch. And what a stupid opponent she was!
it for a second.
Nice trick, that pig!
Broom of Zephyrus! Broom of the West Wind!
Isn't that... That's the same broom that Dorothy uses to fly.
Well, you don't actually think witches would use normal old brooms to fly around, do you?
Aha! So then you're a wind wielder, are you? What a stupid joke! Wind doesn't stand a chance against my superior X-Power! Ice Spike!
Shoulder strike! Your ice is never going to be able to touch me that way, you old hag. Come on, try that again.
You scratched my face! You scratched my beautiful face, you witch! I'm going to regret ever doing that! The kid gloves are definitely coming off after that one, Missy! Laser beam! Hair Master! Go!
She shielded herself behind a wall of hair? Well, I could cut through that with my wind attacks. Broom of Zephyrus! No, she hardened her hair somehow. She sent her hair underneath the ice to get to me.
There's one drawback to using wind as a weapon, just like the eye of a hurricane! There's no wind where the user is standing! Those wounds are bad! Can't even fight back at this point! Isn't that right, pig? Now it's all over! Hair Master!
Dorothy! Stop it already! Just call off the fight!
In that case, it seems Dorothy has won! Before you jump to any conclusions, my little brother takes after me, and we both enjoy killing opponents weaker than us. This match isn't over until that pathetic witch girl is dead and lying at my feet!
Why, that...
I'm still alright, okay? Gita.
Dorothy.
Nice shot, you old bat.
Well, you're not giving up. That's fine. Before I finish you off, I'll tell you a story. In a faraway place a long time ago, there lived a happy little family of 4 people. The father, the mother, the big sister, and the little brother. But then, one sad day, the father got sick and died. And then the mother changed. She wouldn't give anything at all to the 2 children, and day after day passed by. The 2 children were deeply hurt, but their mother couldn't care less about them. Then one day, while the mother was fast asleep. They murdered her! So what do you think of all that? Isn't it just the saddest story? Those children are Jerome and I, and when I finish this week's off, it will be your turn to die, get down!
That was a sad story.
Huh?
But stop acting like you're the only person who's ever experienced bad things in life. Grow up.
What?
Bad stuff happens to people all the time, so you better get used to it.
Huh?
I know I made a promise, but some people just don't deserve to go on living anymore.
Huh?
Dorothy?
I can't take chances. I guess I don't have any other choice.
She put that on earlier.
She used that one so she could stand up to Rapunzel.
Come forth, Guardian Airm, Crazy Quilt!
What kind of guardian is that supposed to be?
It's just a dumb rag doll. That's quite an odd choice, considering it's the last Airm you'll ever get a chance to use before you die.
Good morning.
What did I do today? Look, how many days has this been to last night? Maybe it's been hours, weeks, maybe even years. Longer?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, this is nice. It's always nice here. I feel so good. Oh, you been doing crazy to me. You locked me up in that pretty little box again. You forgot all about me, didn't you? Oh, I know.
Look, I'm in pain. Could you turn down the volume maybe a little bit?
I don't know, because that's just how I was made. I can't help it. I haven't been able to hear my own voice for so long. Oh, I have so very much to say. I have so much to do, too. So much to do, so much to do.
Yeah, okay, all right, I get it. Today's target is her over there. So can you take care of her for me then?
You kidding? I'm free for the first time in forever. I can do anything I want. I can pick flowers, or I don't know, move rocks around, or even play with a little kid. Yeah, that's it. See? Dorothy? Oh, no, serious. Who hurt you? It was that woman, that hideous one, wasn't it? It was her, wasn't it? Oh, it was. But how could you let that happen? You're strong enough to fear and to fight easy. You would normally need my help. I mean, I'm pretty nasty, don't get me wrong, but I guess I'll have to. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to.
That is one noisy Airm.
Tell me about it.
That thing doesn't look that tough to me.
Dorothy made sure to have it on hand. I'm sure it's stronger than we realize.
I can't let you get away with that. Just tell me. Crazy Crocus! Crazy Don't get serious. Look at her go. Hello, Missy. I have to find a bird over here, but I'm much better man than you're gonna be. You're pushing it, you threadbare little rat doll. What's this dirty little puppet trying to do to me exactly?
Sing, Crazy Quilt!
It must be the sound waves. The sound that Guardian produces makes human beings uncomfortable.
We're pretty far away and it's giving me a headache. Rapunzel must be in complete agony. Somebody put their hands over my ears.
Another terrible voice. That's for me. My darling little hero. Are you watching this, hero? Your loving big sister is making her hardest. You're all I have. My last remaining relative.
wrong. Your sister wasn't able to avenge you.
Dorothy versus Rapunzel. The winner is back.
It felt really good to send Giram flying back there.
You were awesome, Gita. Oh, you really stomped him, Elvis.
Yeah, of course.
You were so wonderful, Renati. That made me mad.
Okay, but I won't be faithful.
Wow, Bobo, that was a strange transformation.
It's called the Cushion Jelly, you fool, and I didn't come up with it, so I don't want to hear you complaining.
This feels really bad. Dorothy, it looks terrible. I better treat it right away.
Wow, I'm impressed, Snow. You treated a deep wound that quickly. Your magical power is a lot stronger now.
Yep, you weren't the only ones training against your shadows in the gate.
Okay, guys.
Huh?
Each and every one of you fought a perfect battle today.
Albus, you're back!
Especially you, Dorothy, since you were up against a knight-ranked chess piece.
Alan, you and I need to talk. Huh?
It can't be. No.
Okay, I have an announcement for all members of Team Mare. The War Games will now have a brief one-day hiatus.
What's going on?
Phantom himself has decreed it as such. It seems that Phantom has somewhere important to be tomorrow. So because of that, he wouldn't be able to watch you do battle. He thought it best if we took a day off.
Huh?
All right, we can finally take it easy for a change.
Think I'll find some nice young ladies.
How is that different from normal?
I'm starving. Come on, I say we eat, huh?
That's all. Dismissed.
Delicious.
Yeah, food always tastes good after you win.
That is so true, my friend.
Thank you, Belle.
Listen, everyone. I have something to say. I'm going to Chaldea tomorrow, and I want all of you guys to go there with me.
Chaldea? Isn't, Chaldea...
Chaldea, the land of magic. The same country which has a strict policy of isolation. They have absolutely no contact with the people of Mare. Nobody knows anything about it.
I hear they really hate outsiders there, so I don't want to go. And you guys can't make me.
You can't even fight anyway, you dumb dog. Why don't you just stay at home?
Dog?
There's something very important there that involves every one of you. So please, just trust me and come.
What do you mean it involves all of us, Dorothy?
Hey, why not? I've never been to a magical country before. It sounds awesome. Chaldea or bust.
You're making me stay back again?
Yes, I'm sorry, Belle. Please wait here with Ed.
Okay.
So then you're really going with her?
I'm sure it's fine.
Is everybody ready? Take us all to Chaldea.
Oh, wow,
It's Chaldea.
So this is the land of magic where Dorothy's from.
That floating castle up there is going to be our destination. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, Bobo?
Gita, I know this place. I must have been here before, but I can't remember.
Miss Dorothy! Miss Dorothy, she's back! Everyone, she's here! Welcome home, Miss Dorothy.
I'm only here for a bit. Can you please open the gates?
Yes, but what about the rest of these people? They look pretty suspicious, Dorothy. And you know how our laws are about strangers.
These are my friends. I need you to make an exception for me.
Yes, of course.
It's Miss Dorothy!
It's Dorothy!
It's been Dorothy, how many years has it been?
Welcome back home, Miss Dorothy.
How are Toto and Crazy Quilt doing?
Well, you all look healthy. That's really good.
By the way, who are those guys?
Well, I guess they're like my henchmen.
Hey, what the...
Tell us what the world is like, Miss Dorothy.
I'm sorry, guys. I
I really need to speak with the elder.
Then you found her?
Is it true?
Oh, is that what you said?
Did you actually find her?
Hurry, Dorothy, you must go to the castle.
You must go now.
That castle's floating. How are we supposed to get up there?
Andata, transfer all of us to Chaldea Palace.
Whoa! This is the coolest!
This is so amazing! I should have brought my camera! We don't have time to mess around right now, Gita. Let's get going.
Hey, Dorothy, you never told us you were famous here.
Really? Well, I am kind of the princess, I guess.
The princess, huh? You aren't very much like Snow, that's for sure.
Watch it, old man, or you'll get the quick way off this island.
This country is filled with magical power. I can feel it in the people, even in the small children.
Well, here we are.
It's been a long time, Dorothy. Since you have now returned to us, I assume.
Yes, Great Elder. I have found Diana. Diana is... How much do you know about the chess pieces? Please tell us.
They are the ones who brought the fires of war to the world of Mare.
Diana is their queen. My elder sister left Chaldea many years ago and has become the Queen of Listava. She is Princess Snow's stepmother.
Wait! So that would mean Miss Diana Shake's the queen of the chess pieces, too!
The queen is one of the 2 pieces above the knight rank. During the last war games, we were never able to locate the queen. No wonder we couldn't find her. The entire time we were out searching, we thought she was one of our allies.
But the queen is Dorothy's sister? I don't understand. How is that possible?
Diana was always selfish, even as a child. She wanted everything for herself. And one day, her greed finally went too far and hurt us deeply. She stole the 798 unique Arum of Chaldea, then escaped and fled the country. We were never able to find her.
Yes, that was 8 years ago, when the traitor Diana cast Chaldea aside and betrayed us all. And it is our law. Those who escape judgment will be dealt with by their own blood relatives. Dorothy, do you believe that you can kill her?
Yes, I don't have a choice.
Kill? Dorothy? No, you can't do that! You promised me! Dorothy! I don't care! If she is a chess piece, she's still your sister! Isn't that right, Dorothy?
No, young man. I do not know what kind of promise Dorothy has made to you, but this cannot be stopped. Dorothy is Diana's only remaining blood relative, and as such is Chaldea's law.
Dorothy, why won't you say something to him? Do you really think...
Ginta, allow me to continue Diana's story, where Dorothy left off. 10 years ago, I was a soldier in Listava's military.
Hey, I thought you said you used to be in the cross guard. Which is it, huh?
There was no crossguard back then because there weren't even chess pieces yet. Sadly, one day our queen died. Princess Snow was 4. I can still remember her crying. It was hard to watch our young princess deal with such hardship. The king searched the world over for someone to be his new queen. However, no woman the king met caught his eye. About 2 years passed.
Then he met Diana.
The king was enchanted by her beauty, and it wasn't long until they were married. Diana was a kind and gentle woman, and Princess Snow loved her very much. To all of us, it seemed like they really were mother and daughter. Of course, that didn't last long. Another 2 years passed, and when Princess Snow turned 8, a group called the Chess Pieces appeared in Mare and began their path of destruction. This was known as the First Great War of Mare. At Listava's command, troops were gathered from all across the world of Mare to fight back against the Chess Pieces. Thus, the Crossguard was formed, and the world depended on them. Diana assembled the Crossguard personally and presented us all with Arum, saying, "Use these Arum in your coming trial."
Alan, I entrust this Arum to you.
I asked her, "What abilities does these Arum possess?"
It's called the Gatekeeper Clown. Where I come from, it's a very powerful arm, which was said to have the power to call people from other worlds. Perhaps you should try it?
I did as she said, and as you know, the Gatekeeper Clown summoned him.
What the? How'd I get here?
So as you know, it was the chess pieces who proposed the war games. And the Crossguard, led by the boss, fought in them. There were many casualties, but in the end we had our victory.
So, they killed each other. Phantom can never truly die. He'll rise again, and soon enough, when that blessed day reaches us, our great war will begin anew.
True to what Peta predicted then, the war games had begun once more. The chess pieces did not die last time, but that is because their leader was not actually Phantom.
What?
There were two above him. There was the king and also the queen. We searched all throughout Mare for those two, but we were never able to find any information about them.
And one of them was Lestava's queen.
Princess Snow's stepmom?
No one ever suspected that our queen could have been related to the chess pieces. After all, she was the one who gave us the same harem which allowed us to defeat the chess pieces in the war games. After Lestava's king collapsed from illness a few years ago, Diana slowly began to show the world her true, darker colors.
I want something tastier. Bring me something more. I want more. Bring me more beautiful dresses and jewels. Bring me more. Bring me all the world's magical harem. I want more. Bring me more. I shall have Mare itself.
Everything had just been an act. She created the chess pieces and gave them their harem. She created the Crossguard and gave us our harem. It was all a game. Eventually, a number of suspicious people began appearing around Lestava Castle, and I began to fear for Princess Snow's safety. I took the princess and fled from Lestava.
Did she intentionally lose the first war to gain our trust? Or did she simply make a mistake in giving us the means to find a strong warrior like Boss?
Around the time I was in the ice castle of Pazurica, I started to suspect the chess pieces of something. So I accompanied Princess Snow of Lestava, as I had a theory about the Queen's identity. And my theory was correct.
Well, Queen, is this something that you truly wish for?
Albus, when did they curse you with that zombie tattoo?
6 years ago, during the previous war games.
The power of that zombie tattoo. It was most likely given to Phantom as a gift from Diana. She'll know how to reverse the effects of that curse and how to defeat Phantom. It's going to be our only chance.
Who goes there? This is Chaldea. If you are here meaning to invade, then,
Invade? The only reason we let you live this long is because the Queen was born here. Now that I have her permission to be here, I can do whatever I want.
It's overtaken most of my body at this point. I don't think I have very much time left. That's why.
Elvis, I want you to use this.
But Gyra, what is this?
6 years ago, Queen Diana entrusted this harem to Ellen and myself. I'm not sure how much time I have left, so you should probably take it.
So I summoned... Am, hear my call. Open. I command you! Ginta.
How nostalgic.
Huh?
That gatekeeper clown. It was made here in Chaldea, along with many others.
Hey, old man! I don't care what your stupid law says. People shouldn't have to kill their own sisters, you know. Like, don't you even care about Dorothy at all?
Ginta! You shouldn't talk to the great elder of Chaldea like that!
So, this is how children are in the other world. He's quite spirited.
Ginta. Think about all the towns and villages we've seen. All those people.
Yeah.
All those people were killed by the chess pieces. Think of how many people are suffering. It won't be easy for me to fight my stepmother, but she's the reason this war is taking place. She sent the chess pieces. As the Princess of Lestava, it's my duty to stop her. I will defeat Diana.
She's serious. This is so different from back home. She's the same age as me. How can she say things like that?
They're after our Aram. Huh? Both of those great towers serve as storage facilities for the powerful Aram we created called Dia. Diana is after the Aram she couldn't get 8 years ago, and she wants to steal whatever Aram we've created since then as well.
What an annoyingly selfish woman this Diana is. Gita, you can't allow the chess pieces to continue doing whatever they want like this.
All right.
I think we should split up for now, Gita.
Okay.
Please watch the children for me.
Yes, I understand. Please be careful out there, Miss Dorothy.
Send me to Chaldea's West Tower, and send Gita to the east along with Babo. On Data!
I'm surprised. I didn't think we'd see Team Mare's captain here.
Yeah, that's the kid that beat Garon and Giron, isn't it?
What should we do? I mean, we're only rooks and he's...
Yeah, but he's all alone.
Attack!
Version 2! Bubble launcher!
You should have realized all this when you agreed to participate in the war games, kid.
Remember, this is not a game, Gita. It's a war.
Not bad, kid, but now it's my turn!
I have to fight my battles. You need to face your own as well.
But she's the reason this war is taking place. As the Princess of Listava, it's my duty to stop her. I will defeat Diana.
Everyone's fighting so hard. You didn't take this long to understand, did you, Dad?
How dare you attack Goldie like this? What's wrong with you?
You'll get tired soon.
Don't let up on him!
Broom of Zephyrus! None of you punks are gonna get by me!
Oh, I didn't sign up to fight with the witch from Team Mare. She's the one who defeated Rapunzel the Knight. None of us stand a chance against her. Let's get out of here.
Where do you think you're going?
Phantom.
I know where you were headed for, you pitiful weaklings. You were going to the underworld. Allow me to help you. And if Dorothy is here, that means...
They keep coming, Bobo! Let's use Gargoyle!
Ginta?
We took care of him for you, Dorothy.
I'm afraid it's not over quite yet.
Phantom.
Fancy running into you here. A pleasant surprise, isn't it, Ginta? They are only Rook class, but still. It took you a mere 10 minutes to defeat every one of those soldiers. So, Ginta, what do you say? This isn't exactly the war games, but why don't we have a little match right now?
There he is. The person responsible for all this. Phantom.
Come on. The battle seems to have taken its toll on you. Your attacks today are weak and unfocused. At this rate, you're just a pathetic, exhausted beast. Please, Ginta, relax a bit.
That jerk! He's making fun of me! I don't have to take this!
Just kill him! Or Phantom! Forget the stupid war games! Just take him out!
I'm afraid I can't do that, gentlemen. Ginta is a worthy opponent. He defeated all of you. However, he's exhausted. If I'm going to defeat Ginta, I want us to have a proper fight when we're both at our best. This fight was just for fun.
This is a game!
Really, Ginta. Humans are so disgusting and short-lived. You should accept the zombie tattoo like I did. Then you'll be able to live forever, too.
You think I'm stupid? I'm doing just fine as a human! Nobody wants to be a creepy zombie for the rest of their lives!
I don't understand. Why would you embrace a life of such fragile transience? It doesn't make much sense to me.
I might still just be a kid and not understand. But maybe the fact our lives are so short is what makes them special in the first place. But you've forgotten all that, haven't you? I'm never going to be a monster like you, ever! So stop trying to recruit me!
It must be a product of your twisted environment, I suppose. Perhaps you'll never learn to accept it. Only those who desire it, like Roland, will be saved the torment of death. You have our pity.
What was that?
And if you find victory in this war, how do you really gain from it?
It isn't about gaining something! You don't get it! This is about doing what's right!
I'm sorry, Ginta. I don't believe we can be friends. What a shame.
Version 3! Gargoyle!
It's no good. You don't have anything left. It's over. Let's kill him now. Let's finish him.
Stop!
Even at his weakest, this child has still wounded me. He's come quite a long way from our first meeting. You're much stronger now, Ginta. Tell your men to forget about the air. We'll return. Inform the troops still remaining at the East Tower.
Yes, sir.
Ginta. Next time, I'm going to kill you. I swear.
I'm sure he must have been human once. Why did Phantom accept the zombie tattoo from the chess piece queen? All I know is, today there wasn't a single thing I could have done that would have stopped him.
You're okay! Ginta!
Is he awake?
Good morning, kiddo.
Thank goodness you're okay, Ginta.
Don't know how okay I am. So dizzy.
You fought off an army of chess pieces, and you did it all on your own, Ginta. You're far too reckless.
Dorothy, how badly were we damaged in the attack?
There was good news and bad news. It will take some time to rebuild, but the Airm are still safe.
I see. At least everything is not yet lost.
Yes.
I saw Phantom.
Jeez, Ginta, you didn't actually fight that guy, did you?
Yeah, and I lost. I really overestimated my strength today.
It's about time you finally figured that out, kid.
You should have expected it, fighting in such a condition. After all this time, you really haven't learned anything, have you stupid kid?
Hey, wait a minute, you guys. Weren't you all going to get new Airm?
We all have a new Airm suited to our own individual abilities. You'll see them in the next battle.
Speaking of which, I was unable to finish. I was telling you the story of why Babo is a unique Airm.
Oh, that's right! You said Babo was one of the Airm that Dorothy's sister stole when she left Chaldea, however that story went.
Magical Airm are created when our magicians imbue their own abilities into carefully crafted accessories. You may have seen Airm like this throughout your travels in the world of Mare, and they wouldn't work without magical power from Chaldea.
So that's how Airm really work?
Does that mean that every Airm in the world of Mare comes from Chaldea?
Well, ordinary weapon Airm can be made by any old engraver at an ordinary Airm shop. It's easier to understand when you realize that all magic, including magic stones and such, has to come from Chaldea at some point.
Inside of Babo dwells the consciousness of our previous elder, along with the magic power he commanded. In other words, Babo is the only Airm which possesses a human consciousness, and now you understand.
Babo? Really? Even I wasn't aware of that.
So I used to be an elder of this whole country?
That's correct.
That means great status.
You're just an Airm now. You have no status at all. There was just one problem with what occurred 10 years ago. This country, Chaldea, was once in possession of an orb, which contained all the evil intentions and sinister deeds of human consciousness. It was very dangerous indeed. Unfortunately, something dire occurred. Diana released that energy and consciousness into Babo when she fled the country and stole the other Airm those many years ago.
It finally makes sense. That's why 6 years ago, Babo was...
However, I doubt any of that malice is still present in Babo. He seems like an entirely different consciousness altogether. You've lost half your personality, haven't you, my round silver friend?
Half my personality?
Let's see. Perhaps the forgotten memories will return if I use my magic to release them.
Babo!
What?
Oh no, one of the chess pieces?
It's worse than that. He's playing with the children.
Hey, what are you doing here? Get away from them!
It's about time you got back. I was tired of waiting.
But at least the kids were here to help me whittle away the time with hide-and-go-seek.
Aw, play with us some more!
Sorry, kids. Some other time. I have a message to deliver to... which one of you is Nanashi?
Yo, so what is it?
There's a man who's been waiting a very long time to meet you, and he definitely wants to fight you during the 5th round of battle.
Hey, how about that? Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, Skullface.
I am a Zodiac Knight. My name is Ash, and the one I want to battle is you, Ginta.
Me?
Be sure that you don't sit out the 5th round, okay? Bye now.
What a weird guy. I'm definitely gonna accept his challenge. Whoa, I'm starved. Hey, Ed, isn't there anything for us to eat around here?
I didn't know when you guys would be coming back, so I didn't ask to have anything prepared. I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to wait till dinner.
As long as we have our share of Pupula nut juice, I'll be just fine.
You all must be tired. You should rest for a bit to keep up your strength for tomorrow.
Why, thank you. Edward? Well then, I'd better take a quick rinse off to stay fresh.
I'd be happy to scrub your back for you. Come on, Dorothy.
Maybe I can help too.
Oh, Nanashi! When did you get back?
Hey, I'm a little busy, ladies.
Nanashi!
Well, tough luck there, buddy.
I'm so glad you're back, Elvis. Tell me all about Caldea, okay? Tell me.
In a minute, okay?
I guess I'll have to be more patient.
Man, I gotta eat something sooner. I'll collapse before the next match even starts. I'm so hungry. Hey, there's the bread! Whoa, they should probably have that checked out. This place is falling apart.
Wait, this isn't bread. It's a really big stick. Oh, man. Huh? The chess pieces attacked you? Whoa, what happened then? Come on, tell me.
Well, after that...
So I wonder who this mystery man is that's after me. Something's fishy.
What are you thinking about, Nanashi? He's probably thinking of me, of course, right? Maybe he was thinking about me.
Oh, I think my stomach is starting to devour itself. Huh? What is it with all this junk? Gah! Don't they ever clean this stupid old castle place up? Hey, maybe I can eat it. Ouch!
How did I end up with the lame job of washing someone's hair anyway?
You wanted to help someone wash off, didn't you? Honestly now. Show some gratitude. It's no wonder you're second fiddle at Gita. Now try scrubbing a little harder.
You know, you aren't exactly the person I was hoping to spend all afternoon washing.
Less talking. Use some elbow grease, you slacker.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you big idiot, that's my head. You're supposed to be washing my back.
Don't take this the wrong way, Bobo, but you're probably the only person that can tell the difference. I don't like this any more than you do, so cut me some slack.
I wonder if they have any convenience stores. Of course they wouldn't. I wonder what's over this way. There's gotta be something around here. Yeah, that was close.
You're a terrible shot. Give me that. It's not my fault he keeps moving around. Just let me do it. No, you do it. Ow! Hey!
Huh?
I'll do it. Jeez. Just give me another try. Come on, get it. It's my turn.
What are you three up to? Come on, spill the beans.
It's Gita. Prepare yourself.
This is pretty cool. Thanks.
You like that? I made it myself, so it's mine. Now give it back.
Yeah? And who were you trying to shoot with it before anyway?
We're shooting Gita.
Oh, Gita, huh? Well, hey, wait a sec. That's me. Why the heck are you guys wanting to shoot at me?
Because that way Ash will win the fight against you tomorrow.
Ash, really? I know you. Hey, you're the three kids that Ash guy was playing with, aren't you?
We are not kids. The name's Defu. I'm Ko. I'm Benny.
Why are you guys rooting for that weird Reaper guy? Don't you know he's one of the chess pieces?
one who brought us all here in the first place.
It's dangerous here, kids. Come with me. Oh, don't worry. I protect children. You really don't need to be afraid. I have an idea. How about this, eh? Oh my! You kids enjoyed that, huh? At least you're smiling now. You guys should be safe there.
Really? Skullface really did that, huh?
Let's get him! Yeah! Yeah, he did it!
Hey, you kids are really brats, you know that?
Let's be it!
Hold on!
Well, that should be good enough. A gentleman like me cannot be seen unless his face is gleaming its brightest.
Some gentleman. He can't even wash himself.
Hey, come back here, you!
How could you allow my face to be sullied in such a manner?
Oh, don't even start after all the work I did before!
Over here! Oh, come back here! Wait a second!
Hurry up! Come on, he's gonna catch us!
Hey, where are you going? Oh no! Watch out! Hurry up! You kids need to get away! Oh, here we go! Hey guys, so is everybody okay? Oh man.
What's going on? Are those kids okay?
What's all the commotion about?
That was a pretty daring trick, Ginta.
I guess.
I'm sure they won't try anything dangerous like that again. I gave them quite the talking to.
Yeah, that's fine. But you know, Bobo, I kind of understand how they feel, though.
Huh?
Ash doesn't seem like a bad guy, really.
But he's one of the knights for the chess pieces.
I wonder why someone like him joined up.
We just returned, Your Majesty.
And how did my homeland treat you?
Oh, it was quite a lush and beautiful country. That is, before we arrived there.
How many airm did you harvest?
We did not find any airm there. However, there was one thing.
Really? You found something to amuse you besides airm? How unusual.
Oh, yes. We just happened to run into Ginta there. It was fun.
It appears that he managed to wound you in battle. That is a surprise.
Yes, he's much stronger than he used to be. He's growing after every battle on his journey. It won't be much longer before we can pick the ripened fruit off of the vine.
Ginta, are you still thinking about that Ash fellow with the children?
I was just really stupid. I never should have thought I was ready to take on Phantom in the war games.
Come on, you had to fight 30 chess pieces before you even showed up. It's not your fault you were tired. Anyone would be after going through all of that. So it's no wonder that you lost.
Most of them were Rook class. I'm impressed you were able to defeat all of them. That in itself shows you've grown quite a bit, Ginta.
Yeah, and think about it. Snow's going to have to fight against her own mother eventually, isn't she? I don't think I'd be as confident as she is if I were in that position. Was your country at war back in your world, Ginta?
No, we weren't at war with anybody.
Yeah, well, then you and I really have a lot in common. I couldn't even imagine what war was like before this whole thing started.
Same here. I never thought that much about it before. But now, there's definitely a real war going on. And all of us are right in the thick of it.
Dorothy, since I still have some memories of my mother, Diana, I remember her as being a nice woman. I mean, I'm trying not to lose my confidence, but it's hard to imagine having to fight her. And you feel the same way too, don't you, Dorothy? Well, don't you? You must feel that way. You do, though, right? Come on.
You can be a real pain in the neck sometimes, Princess.
Diana's my mother, and she's your sister. That's weird to think about. Because, well, you know...
Well, technically, Snow, doesn't that kind of make me your aunt? I mean, if you think about it, that's a pretty ridiculous thought. That can't be right. That can't be right. Not even for a second. I can see the resemblance, Aunt Dorothy. Shut up!
There's a man who's been waiting a very long time to meet you.
Are you thinking about that mysterious person? The one that's going to challenge you?
Am I that easy to read? It must be a really hot girl, I bet. But you know, I'm notoriously selective in my partners.
What, did you forget that the person Ash said was after you was a man, like not a female?
Keep it down! Can't a man drink Papula nut juice in peace? Drinking something so fun under the beautiful moon. You never know. Tonight might be our last chance to do this together as friends. It might not seem like it, but you and I are like old war buddies. Here, drink up, Ed.
Thank you. I think I will.
You're no lightweight doggy, are you? Here, how about another one?
Sure.
Hey.
All right, give me another.
That Ginta was kind of a nice guy.
Yeah, you're right. He certainly was.
So which one of those guys is nicer, do you think? Ash or Ginta?
I don't know.
Hey, so you're going to be fighting in tomorrow's war game too, are you?
Yes. I want to destroy the member of Team Mare called Ginta.
Oh, come on. He's a good kid. Don't pick on Ginta.
I don't care if he is a child. He's going to pay for wounding our beloved pet. I'll make him suffer.
That's a shame. Since I already have dibs on Ginta, I'm not going to give him up to you.
In that case, you know what I want.
I suppose we already know who you want to fight against.
Good morning, everyone. So tell me, how did everybody sleep last night?
Oh, not that great.
Well, I didn't sleep at all last night. So what of it, buddy?
And I spent all night thinking about different girls that I know.
These guys. I, Posen, will be throwing the dice to decide the details of today's big match. So if everybody's ready...
And no funny